Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 2. The worst part about this comic book, issue 1, issue 2, guy doesn't use a sword. What's up with that? He used an axe in this at one point, but um, and that's like the worst part about the comic book, man. This is a fairly light read, as you know, the Savage Sword of Conan has proved to be, but is what it is. And that's actually not a bad thing. Let's get into this real quick first. The Cult of Koga Thun, Part 2, Go Ask Crom. I loved that moment. Jerry Duggan is the writer. Ron Garvey is the artist. Richard Isanova is the color artist. VC's Travis Lanham is the letterer. Alex Ross does the cover. And Pepe Larez and David Curiel does the variant cover. This actually didn't look like a very Alex Ross. So, wow. Wow, not too shabby. Not too shabby there, my peeps. And this is the first cover. Yeah, this is the first cover. This is his cover. Huh, go figure. Anyway, Robert E. Howard created Conan. Okay, oh, and Jay Bowen did the logo. So, Conan and the other guy that he's with, I'm trying to remember this dude's name, Sulta, something like that, whatever this knucklehead's name is. They're out there hanging with, with each other, and they're walking, and like, oh, look at these trees. And it turns out, no, they're not trees, they're actually bodies. It's a scene from straight out of freaking, not Gladiator. What was that one movie? 300. Straight out of there. You know what I'm saying? Good scene. I like the way that all of this ended. These slaves, these devils, as they're trying to put it, these cult followers of Koga Thun are really awesome. I love the way they die. They die real good. And they're all using this voice, which I guess is the brainwashed voice. So at one point, Conan goes and he's trying to find a map to match the map that he's seeing when he closes his eyes. And he comes across this woman, Mensis. No, sorry, not Mensis. Something like that. It sounds like, I read it, I'm like, Menses, really? They named her Menses? Whatever the name is, it looks a lot like that. All right, it's in there. It's actually all the way in the back of the book. I can look it up and correct myself. No, Menace. See what they did there? Menace. So, wow. Anyway, the hardest part about this whole book is that you have to remember what happened in issue 1. It's really crucial to remember that Conan wound up interrupting a spell that actually winds up arresting the spell, and it causes him to be able to see the map to apparently this great treasure every time he closes his eyes. And it looks like it's starting to give him a headache, which would make sense. It's magic. Conan's not a huge fan of magic. And yeah, they've got to now try and find this treasure using the treasure maps available in the city. And the treasure seems to actually be in the city. But there are catacombs underneath with all sorts of dead that, one, may or not be dead. But what we know for sure is they weren't all human. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next, man. Fantastic book. This is so in line with the Conan stories. It's like if I would just pick up one of my novels right now and start reading, it's just like that. Of course, don't forget the story in the back of the book. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.